Hey everybody, Ruth aka Book Jedi here. This is my weekend reads for February 3rd through the 4th, and I am bringing into the weekend Katakana by Runix. I think that's how you pronounce the name, Runix. And I'm already up to chapter 2 at the moment. It's this book. It's one of the library books that I took out. And I'm actually kind of liking it already. It's kind of like a sci-fi sci-fi dark academia thing going. So I am totally down for that. There is a page of trigger warnings, which I'm happy that the author did that with this one because honestly, I think it was before, if you write something like this, it requires a trigger warning page now. But I think this one was written in 2001. But the author, they redid the book. But I think at this point it was either done before they redid the book in a new cover. But yeah, I am liking it, and I'm up to chapter 2, I think. Wait, am I up to chapter 2? Either chapter 2 or chapter 1, I don't know. I didn't get much reading done today, but there's always tonight, because right now my stupid ass had like one energy drink plus I'm on my second energy drink right now. I know before anybody comes at me, I know energy drinks are not healthy. Uh but I also have a problem staying awake during the day. So I need my energy drinks. So back off. Anyway, wait, I didn't show the name, right? Because I don't want to be sued. Yeah, energy drink. No name. But yeah. And it would actually help with my staying awake so I could actually read more. And what I'm loving about this book is that the end paper uh, looks like that. Can you see? Ow. Yeah, you can kind of see that, right? Yeah. So the end papers look cute, and but I do have to admit there is a lot of trigger warning, and it's in the form of an author's note, which basically is wait, where did I pass the author's note? Yeah, I did. I think I did pass the author's note. Okay. It says, "Dear reader, thank you for picking up my book. That it interests you means a lot to me. Before you venture into v- Verenmore, Verenmore, and the world of Gothicana, I would like to give you a heads up about certain things mentioned in the book. If these are in any way detrimental to your mental health, I sincerely urge you to pause and reconsider. This book contains explicit sexual content recommended only for 18 plus, mentions and contains scenes of suicide, murder, and death, mentions mental illnesses and neglectful parenting, mentions SA, and mentions human sacrifice. There is also a mysterious, morally great hero who will frustrate you to no end because his point of view is sparse. And my intent is for you to feel the same as the protagonist does toward him: confused, frustrated, suspicious, and lustful. Not sure about that one. Gothicana is vastly different from anything I've written so far, but it it's also the story closest to my heart. Varen Moore is incredibly special to me, with characters, incidents, locations, all inspired by some true events from my life. If you decide to read and take this journey with me, I hope you will enjoy it. Thank you. So, if the book is interesting to you, I'm letting you know that the author has written in the book to take heed and read at your own accord. So some of these things might be a trigger to me, but I don't think it will take away from the story for me. And I say that because, sometimes it could, but to me it depends on how it's delivered. That that might be triggering to some, but I don't think this author would do it maliciously. Writing wise, I don't think she would do it malicious in a way. I think they would actually take heed and approach it. But I could be wrong. I have to read to see how this author approaches those trigger contents, and how it's written will determine how I feel at the end of it. Which is how you should go through reading books with trigger warnings. If you know that the trigger warnings are there, it is really the reader's discretion how they let themselves how we let ourselves feel during the story. So I have good faith that it might trigger fine for me, but that's fine. It lets me know that I still have feelings. That's the way I see it. If an author is kind enough to actually write that there's trigger warnings in here, that there's triggers in here, and what they might be, then I could, as a reader, it's really up to me if I'm gonna go through with reading it. But I think I actually am gonna read this from cover to cover because honestly, it is, from what I've read so far, it is worth the read for me. So I know I'll be continuing with this book. Again, it is Gothicana by Runix, and I know this was a little bit more detailed or more of a ramble, but yeah, as well as a weekend reads. Sorry, maybe, but apparently, people like longer videos, so maybe that's not a complete bad thing. But yeah, again, it's Gothicana by Runix. And as I said, I love this cover. So I think this is not the original cover, though. I don't know. I really didn't look it up if this is a new cover change. But from when I try to reserve it on Libby, it offered only the audiobook but in a different language that I don't understand. I think it was German. I don't know, some different speaking European country thing that I don't know. But yeah, that's my weekend reads that I'm doing for this month. My first of the month for February. And I hope I enjoy this book. And it's kind of like, how many pages on this? Like 300 some pages. And the reason why I say this it might be a dark academia thing is because it's based at a university. So I'm kind of assuming it's sci-fi dark academia. I don't know yet. We'll have to see. And I'm going to post my review because this is a library book. I have to. Wow. Canada. Why? I'm sorry. I just saw the price for this book the price for it in Canada, and damn, $10 more than it is here in the U.S. Here in the U.S. it's $29.99. In the Canada it's $39.99. What the fuck, Canada? So you can put a price on happiness. Fair enough. Okay, ciao for now. Before this goes over the time I wanted to go. Ciao for now. Let me know in the comments down below what you plan on reading for the weekend. And if you read this book or if you plan on reading the book. Ciao for now.